Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are breaking down how to finally get that perfect flowing hairstyle you've seen all over the place. You know the one. If you've ever shown your barber a photo and walked out with something completely different, then stick around. This one's for you. Okay, let's just dive right in, because this is the core frustration for so many of you. You've got the picture, you explain what you want, but the result just falls flat. So what is going on? Well, the answer is actually simpler and way more fundamental than you probably think.
And here it is. This slide pretty much reveals the single biggest secret. It's all about proper layering. I mean, look at the right side. Unlayered hair is just lifeless. It hangs there. But on the left, with layers, suddenly you've got movement, you've got shape, you've got that amazing flow. The big problem is most local barbers just aren't really trained to do this right.
And this really gets us to the heart of it, what we're calling the perfect hair problem. It's not about your hair type or the product you're using, it's about the cut itself.
Yeah, the source material couldn't be more blunt about this. Layering isn't some tiny detail. It's the entire architecture of the hairstyle. It's what gives your hair a purpose, a direction. It's what transforms it from just a blob of hair into a style that actually frames your face.
So, you're probably sold on layers by now, but how do you even get enough hair for a barber to work with in the first place? Well, it all starts with a phase you pretty much just have to power through. Okay, here's your first step, and it is absolutely non-negotiable. You have got to commit to growing your hair for 3 full months. And I mean 0 cuts, no trims, no hey, can you just clean up the sides? Nothing. You have to build up that length and volume that's going to become the foundation for your new style.
And this timeline shows it's not going to be a walk in the park. In month 1, your hair is going to start to fight you. By month 2, you'll hit what the source literally calls the caveman stage, where your hair just has a mind of its own. But if you can just push through it to month 3, you've made it. You're there.
And this just perfectly illustrates that feeling of frustration, right? Some days your hair is going to be in your face, other days it's going to puff out in some weird direction. But you have to remember, every single person you've seen with great, long, flowing hair has gone through this exact same process. There are no shortcuts here. Now, just because you're not cutting it doesn't mean you can just ignore it. As you're growing it out, you've got to get on a solid hair care routine. Keeping your hair healthy now is going to pay off big time when it's finally time for that cut.
Okay, you did it. You survived the 3 months. You've got the length. Now you face what is honestly the most critical challenge of this whole thing, finding the right person to actually shape it.
You've basically got 2 options, and this table lays them out perfectly. You can go to a high-end salon and find a professional stylist who just gets layers. It's going to be expensive, but it's low effort. Or you can take the blueprint we're about to give you and learn how to direct your affordable, local barber. It's going to take more effort from you, for sure, but it's way easier on the wallet.
And if you do go the local route, you have got to watch out for these red flags. I mean, if your barber's whole business is built on super fast fades, they probably don't have the patience or the scissor skills for a detailed, layered cut. And if they reach for the clippers for most of the work, that's a huge warning sign.
All right, for everybody who's choosing to guide their barber, this next section, this is your secret weapon. This is the exact step-by-step blueprint to tell them exactly what you need for that perfect cut.
We're going to walk through a really simple 4-step process. You can memorize this or, hey, even bring it with you. This is how you're going to direct the entire haircut from start to finish.
First things first. You have to insist, and I mean insist, that your barber properly sections your hair into 4 parts before they make a single snip. This isn't just a suggestion, okay? It's what every single professional stylist does to keep control and make sure the cut is balanced and layered correctly.
So here it is. This is the crucial kind of counterintuitive rule that most barbers get wrong. To get that flow, the hair on top of your head actually needs to be a little bit shorter than the hair on the sides. This is what lets those longer side pieces fall forward, frame your face, and create that natural sweeping movement.
Need a foolproof way to explain the length? Here you go. Give your barber this exact instruction. Ask them to make sure the front bits of your hair, when you pull them down, can reach the tip of your nose. That ensures you have enough length on the sides for that perfect flow. It's a game changer.
And finally, we get to the back. The key word here is not just about cutting for length, it is all about adding texture. This is such a vital step because it's what stops the back of your hair from looking like a solid, heavy block. So let's just be super clear on what we mean by texturizing. It's a technique where the barber uses scissors or even a razor to cut into the hair, not just straight across it. What this does is it removes weight, it creates some separation between the strands, and it lets the hair curve and move naturally instead of just sitting there like a helmet.
Okay, so let's just quickly recap why this whole blueprint actually works. It all comes down to the power of layering and texturizing to create 3 very specific qualities in your hair.
I mean, as this chart makes super clear, every single quality we want in this hairstyle, the movement, the shape, and that incredible flow, it's all a direct result of proper layering. It's not a product you can just put in, it's the foundation that's built by the cut itself. And please, let this be the final, crucial thing you remember. You can get the layers on the top and the sides absolutely perfect, but if you let your barber skip texturizing the back, the source is crystal clear, it completely ruins the entire look. The back will look flat and lifeless, and it'll just undermine all that flow you worked so hard to create.
So, there you have it, the complete blueprint, from that awkward grow-out phase all the way to that final textured snip. You are no longer just a passive client sitting in the barber's chair. You now have the knowledge to be the director of your own haircut. The only question is, are you ready to take control and finally get the hairstyle you've always wanted?